Stephen, an open question. It's a Tuesday before a Thursday. What are you focused on right now in Frankfurt?
Well, as you just said, the chairman is definitely a big focus. The AGM of Deutsche Bank is set to take place in 2 days, as you pointed out. And the chairman is the point person for investors. He's been at the bank for 7 years, and the share price has only declined since then. It's now hit a new record low. And, of course, investors are extremely unhappy, and they will ask very, very pertinent questions.
What's the body language between the chairman and the guy running the bank, Mr. Savings? I mean, are these two on speaking terms, or do they have entourages that communicate between each other?
No, I'm pretty sure they're all on speaking terms. I don't think there's a huge disagreement between them. They don't agree on everything, obviously, and the strategy forward is something that's being discussed at the bank. I'm pretty sure they have diverging views on some of those points, but that is not one of the main problems of the bank. Disagreement between leadership at the moment.
I mean, Stephen, you could argue that actually everything that could go wrong with Deutsche Bank has. How do they regroup and refocus? Do they need to shrink the bank? And is the main risk that if they shrink it too much, they actually cut off the engine? And how do they refocus on actually lending in Germany?
I think that's, the way you just phrase the question, that's basically the answer. I mean, if anyone had a good answer to this, and I certainly don't have a good answer, then they would be working for Deutsche Bank at the moment and telling them how best to do this. I mean, we know they're working on a new strategy. They're trying to answer this. How do we grow again, and how do we get rid of costs at the same time? They've been trying to cut back the immense cost base of the bank, but revenue has steadily dropped more strongly than cost, creating this huge problem in the low share price. And to turn that around has become extremely, extremely difficult. And again, if anyone can answer it, it's certainly not me.
Stephen, is there going to be a lot of political pressure for this bank to merge? Are they going to be, putting pressure on Deutsche Bank to either sell or on someone else to come and buy it?
I think that's a crucial question for the future of the bank. We had the talks between Commerzbank, another German bank, and Deutsche Bank recently about a potential tie-up. Those were ended last month, and those talks came about partly because of political urging. Of course, the German government and German regulators are concerned about the state of the bank. The share price is super low. Any disturbance could cause an even further drop. So they want something to happen. And as we wrote in our story today about the chairman, regulators are unhappy with the performance of Achleitner. But what can they do? There's no easy solution to all of this. So everyone is just watching the bank, basically.